Good morning. Welcome to Just for Today, a time of eclectic reading, sharing of perspectives, meditation, and prayer. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader of the newly joined Centers for Spiritual Living Communities of Columbia and Greater Baltimore. Today is April 23rd. And this morning, what called to me again was Undefended Love. And when I opened it up, it landed on The Last Defense. And here's what it offers us. Many of the people, it actually says men and women, I'm saying people because it's not a binary world. That's a whole nother conversation. So let me go back to that. Here we go. Many of the people who come to work with us have learned to identify some of their personality strategies. But identifying patterns is not the same as being liberated from them. We may want to change. Perhaps only after we are immersed in the process do we realize the full impact of what is required of us. In order to skirt the fear and pain involved, some try to undertake the passage solely in their minds. But understanding the journey is not the same as taking it. Yeah, that's hard for some of us. Um, Ernest Holmes says it this way in the final conclusion when he recognizes that it's far easier to teach spiritual principles, far easier to teach science of mind than to live it. Um, I've witnessed the same thing in my 42 years in 12 step recovery. It's easy to talk about it, much different to actually live it. And I think we're at a place in our evolution, of our unfoldment, whatever word we're using today, of humanity and our relationship to one another and our relationship to the world and our relationship to the earth and everything that walks on it. I think we're at that place where we are being called to move beyond thinking about our relationship and to actually be about our relationship with one another, our relationship with humanity, our relationship with beliefs that we hold that we don't even know why we hold them. All of those things that have just always been this way. I think we're being invited to examine those, to go back to that sense of childhood curiosity that is willing to live in that place of what happens when I put my foot in my mouth, literally, right? What are these things and how do they all work? Now, I'm not suggesting that any of us take our shoe off and physically put our foot in our mouth because we know what our foot is now. But what if we leaned into a level of curiosity, a level of innocence within curiosity that really empowers us to everything. Question everything. Not from a challenge of authority, not questioning it from a position of against something, actually not questioning it from a position at all, but to really lean into an experience of curiosity. Not the idea of curiosity, but to experience curiosity, to begin to move through life genuinely curious. I think we would all know more. I think we would all experience one another very differently. And I think there would be more joy. And ultimately, I don't know till I try it. And so that's how I'm approaching life, is with abandoned curiosity. And when I find myself thinking something over and over again, to really take ownership that, wow, I'm really comfortable thinking about it. How comfortable am I living it? And then to live it, to try it. Um, Worst case scenario is I try something and I don't like it, and I'm still at choice to stop. I think we forget that if we choose something that isn't working, we can always choose again and again and again. And so I invite you to explore within yourself, within the privacy and honesty of your own inner dialogue. What are you thinking about that you refuse to be about? And are you willing? Is there any part of you that is willing to shift from thinking about to being about? So let's take that into our time of meditation. I don't see anybody on the live stream with me, so nobody to wait to respond. So we're just going to move into our time of meditation. It's a 5-minute meditation, just a time to practice being present. Okay, here we go. So with this breath, I remember, I recognize, I know again the truth of one omnipotence, one omnipresence, one omniscience, one power, one peace, one love, one life, one breath, one creation, expressing in multiplicity, individualizing itself, consciousness itself, expressing to be conscious of itself, to experience itself. Infinite possibility made manifest in the multiplicity of individualized forms. I am that. And what is true of me is true of all. No separation. One substance, expressing in, through, and as every expression of itself. And so what is true of me must be true of all, from the tiniest speck of dust to the cosmos that is incomprehensibly large, to all of the things that we have yet to become aware of in creation, and all that we call extinct, all existing in this moment of now. Eternal. And so I claim and affirm that today is a day of openness, openness to the innocence of curiosity, open to the awe and wonder of creation, an openness that has no need to defend or separate, an openness that joyfully walks its talk, that explores the grand adventure of life with complete abandon. That hears and responds to the individualized call, to the individualized desire that we call to express as. That today is a day of that divine yes. That all resistance fades away, because there is no resistance in life. All life is moving forward together. No resistance other than mental made up resistance. And so I release that. I claim and affirm that every expression of creation knows the power of that expression, knows the limitlessness of their being, remembers that spiritually, harm isn't even an option, that it truly is safe, as humans interpret safe, to be what we came here to be, to express all that is within us to express, and to trust that what is expressing as us knows exactly what it's doing. I am grateful. I'm grateful for the activity of creation that I call law, the doer of creation that receives the impress, the desire, and acts upon it in complete objectivity. Perhaps the only place that objectivity really exists, in the activity of law, in the activity of life unfolding. And so I can let go. I can let go of any sense of doubt, and I can be peace unfolding. I can let go of any sense of lack and be abundance expressing. This is the manifestation of faith, the being. So I let go and I just be. I let go of having to figure anything out. I let go of the lie that the human me has to make something happen in the spiritual realm. And I surrender to allowing it to happen as me, in me, through me, as me. And as all of life, I let go so that I can be with what is. I surrender. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.